across the hallway to what appears to be a laboratory. Sorry, my mistake. You guys didn't. Finn mentioned a laboratory. He's talking about this, but he hasn't seen it yet, so forget he said that. And you close the door behind you. Inside there are these tanks of water, and they're filled with kelp and seaweed. For a moment, you just have a little bit of respite, and you take a closer look at the forest of sea plants. You can see some of the researchers met their doom within the tanks, and ghastly drowned faces float ominously as their bodies spoil the tanks with mists of blood. The tanks bubble occasionally, and the kelp sways with the ship. You walk along.
Sonom is looking at the blood a little bit fascinated because the other room was devoid of blood.
I look at these corpses, I'm like, I should have asked these dead people. The other one didn't even know anything.
You walk along the tables and chairs and see notes in the Dwarven Room as been described earlier.
I do nudge him a little bit with the book, like just tap him on the back of the head, like boop, boop, boop. Realize I'm poking his head, lowers my hand, boop, 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 in the shoulder. It's like, I'm sorry.
He takes the book. He's like, what do you want me to do? It's like, which book did you give him?
The journal.
Oh, okay.
It's indicates it, and then points.
Oh, yeah, this is he flips to the page, he says, kelp labs. Yeah, this is what he was talking about.
Do any of the faces on these dead people look familiar to the sketches in the journal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh. Bummer.
Bummer, yeah. You see, just a short monkey female in a white attire. Seems to have been a favorite of whatever this artist did. And here.
They don't have tails. So
they don't have tails, and you go and observe them. They don't have tails. Their hands and feet are whiter than you expected them to be. Another table has a notebook that is open to a page with observation drawings in it. It seems that you compare them, and it seems that there was some kind of resident artist on here, and he or she did fun sketches and then did scientific observational sketches, and you can flip through that and see most of these are of the plants. There's a tank of red liquid. You examine it closely. The water is not only boiling, but home to these small little creatures that form a cloud altogether. They're almost like insects, except one person who really get that is Sonom. And
krill?
Yeah, they're basically
krill.
Yeah. You guys hear a scream from the other side of the lab as Finn screams out, "Hey, let me go!" And in the flickering lights, you can see Finn wrestling with something. Another flicker of the lights, and the tanks burst. The red water bursts forth, so you guys need to make another dex save.
Things are just exploding left and right.
Yep.
Up and down.
That was a nat 20! Sonom's on her game! So
Roll
21
the same thing again.
I only got a 12.
Okay,
Oh,
you take 7 points of damage.
Woo!
As you're scalded with this hot water. And Sonom, you take half that.
3 or 4? 4?
No.
The
Round up,
creature attempts to pull. The creature is pulling up Finn into the ventilation system, and after another second, the lights flickering. Finn is gone.
What? We don't get to.
Did they even react?
Your reaction was
To get
boiling
hurt?
water.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is a horror campaign.
great.
You,
Well, I'm going to heal myself. Because I took some honking damage. I'm down 18 HP from my measly 33. So I need to heal myself again. This is not good.
Let's see.
Alright, can Nosalyn run towards the ventilation where Finn used to be?
yeah, you booked it over there.
Want me to lift you up into it?
Now yeah. Let me look at it first.
You run over to it, you look at it, and it is too small for you to fit in. So what you do is you listen very closely. And you can hear this very faint muffling of Finn, because Finn's not being quiet about it. You can hear him still fighting and screaming, and the sounds coming down the ventilation shaft. And so you can look at the shaft and then see it go through to the next room, and then you find the door to the next room.
Alright, well we're running past, we're going to, following the trail, trying to go after Finn.
Yep.
Alright. Velaryn, you healed?
Yeah, I healed.
Okay. The three of you turn and run down the hall. It has 10 doors. The vessel lurches again and settles as this odd sensation washes over you. It's like waking from a dream, like you've been reset. And after that moment, you guys push forward. That's all that seems to happen. So, you guys, following Finn's screaming, come to the first door. And as you push it open, this terrible smell hits you, and it's just waste and rot and stench. You came
We
to...
like split up and go to more than one door at once.
Yeah, you can
Or
split
no.
up and go to one door. Yeah. But Finn's voice is coming from this direction, but you can split up if you want to.
Well, I mean, if there's no need to, I just know there's 10 doors.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are 10 doors, that's true.
Yeah, we should
Okay.
try to get Finn first.
And then press through.
Yep, so...
Confirmation from Sonom is like she's clicking her teeth, is like all hunger.
Yeah, so you come to what basically the waste facility room. You guys need to make con saves.
Oh, that's one of my better ones. Huh. Okay, so that's a 9 plus 6. That is a 15.
Okay.
Yes, 15. In all.
I can't seem to do math.
Oh gosh, I am just rolling terrible with all of these saves.
Alright, I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 7 for me.
That's
Alright.
a 15.
Okay. Those so Nosalyn and Sonom are fine. You guys feel like woozy and but you managed to adjust to this scent in this room, and despite how disgusting it is, you managed to just wade through, and you get across. Velaryn is absolutely disgusting. Some you catch some kind of bug, some kind of disease,
No.
as you take a -5 to your overall health until you get a long rest.
Oh.
I just had a long rest.
You just need to stay behind us.
Do you just want to travel on my back? I could just pick you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hop on Sonom and just wrap yourself.
Som pauses, looks around,
Yeah, I'm just
picks up,
stretching and
important.
Yeah.
Picks you up and settles you on my back. Okay, let's go. Watch your head, it's tall.
-5.
Ow. It's okay, me big meat shield. Keep big meat shield. Push.
Alright, you push open the next door and pause for a second because the next room makes absolutely no sense with regard to the layout of the ship. But here it is nonetheless. It's a room with just mirrors. Looking around, you cannot make heads or tails of what is backwards or forwards. So I need you to make intelligence checks to get through these maze.
Can I throw an axe and see if it does anything?
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
Nosalyn just wants to smash the mirrors.
Yep.
Excellent.
So is that like a strength check or an intelligence check? What do I do?
What do you want to do?
I want to smash the mirrors so they're not confusing anymore. Get out of our way!
Okay, so you smash the mirror, and another one takes its place.
Sick.
All right, never mind. We stop smashing the mirrors. Intelligence time, I suppose.
Alright. Come on, Lockheed. I am going to guidance myself and see if any. Oh my gosh, I am.
11. I am so smart.
I bet I'm smarter. I bet I'm smarter.
I wish I was
12.
smart. Man, I just can't win. I rolled a,
Guidance?
even with guidance, I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
So it's,
We have the collective
So I-
sentience of a rock.
collectively, with my guidance, that's a 5.
Yeah, with Velaryn retching and feeling sick as a sea dog, she is just woozy and cannot focus.
Nosalyn is just so perplexed by the crash of the mirror and it coming back that one.
Nosalyn rolled a nat 0 and she has no intelligence whatsoever. I think she might just keep smashing mirrors. She'd be like, what the heck is wrong with this place? You know, make things worse and louder.
Yeah, you keep.
As the resident scholar now, I have 11.
Yes. Sonom knows what's up.
Okay.
Ish.
So you're looking at these mirrors, and you realize that they kind of like want to suck you in. Like you just want to keep like looking at them because like looking at them makes you feel like vain.
Pretty?
Yeah, vain and like and vapid and like prideful. And it seems to just kind of like consume your thoughts the more you just like look at the mirrors. So then Sonom and her infinite wisdom just looked at the floor.
Oh, hey. Is there a hatch?
And
I hope.
you just what you do is you crouch down and just like shield your eyes from the mirrors. And then like as soon as you like seclude yourself from the mirrors, the room seems to just kind of like right itself. Like your brain can comprehend like which direction you're actually supposed to go.
Ah.
So
I just gently to Sonom, but probably has more of the force of like an errant parent in the middle of a mall after their kid has been yelling about the same doll for 30 minutes. Grab onto Nosalyn's forearm and of course just like pats her back where she has placed Velaryn and just sort of like, we're going. We're going to the grocery store.
We're going. So you haul up your quarries and go.
No, we don't ask questions about the room. It's okay. It's very confusing. I don't like this bull.
And
Kicks open next door.
you get to the next door and just pry it open. And this horrible, rancid, stomach-churning stench washes over you. It's different from the waste facility. It's the heavy, wet scent of old, dead flesh. As you walk through a macabre museum of more of these humanoid bodies, they're cut up, mutilated violently, disemboweled with the intestines lining the wall in this disturbing trophy room. Blood is scribbled on the wall, and a hastily drawn scripts in the ravings of a madman made evident. All leading to a drawing that is simply a big circular scribble.
Velaryn's not feeling so hot. So Sonom sort of does this thing where like her fins just sort of oscillate to sort of create this either fan or sort of like some sort of fan to like waft it away to some degree. Like, oh, that's terrible. That's terrible and intensely terrible. You don't feel good. Please don't barf on my back. Here, have some fan.
I'm going to do a perception check from the back of Sonom because something's been following us. At least
like
she's getting that impression, given from the fire.
While you're in here, make wisdom saves.
Great. Did I make the wisdom save first?
Finn. I want to know where the heck Finn went.
Sure. Yeah. Do your save, then your perception.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
that is a 7.
Okay.
17. I got 17.
Aha!
Yeah, there you go. Much better than the
Wisdom
freaking
save,
hollow
so I
mirrors.
didn't do. That's a 19 for my wisdom save.
So you've been taking all your guys' numbers.
See, wisdom I'm fine with. It's just all the deck stuff I can't do.
Wisdom, I'm with.
Oh, but my perception is not good at all. That is
My perception did not
13.
go well either way.
That's a 14 for perception.
Okay. So, we'll do the perceptions first as they're sort of observing, and then this save washes over them. So, Velaryn, what are you trying to look for?
I am trying to look for anything moving because I think something is following us, given the fire that happened in the room that we were in.
You look around and see the just this disturbing display, and then you hear just the door at the other side of the room just creak open. And
not being in my right mind, I just extend my hand out and extend one of Lockheed's blessings as a tentacle lashed with spikes just comes out as I cast Thorn Whip. And I'm just gonna, I don't know if it's a person or a thing, I just go, ugh!
Move it!
There you go.
yeah, and your tentacle thorn whip goes and carves its way around the room, dismembering the already eviscerated bodies, and pulls back. Is there anything immediately behind the door? And Nosalyn, you can, even with your low perception and this room being freaky, You can hear Finn. You can hear Finn. You're pretty sure you can hear Finn beyond that door. And so Nosalyn and Velaryn are moving towards this door, but Sonom doesn't move because
Velaryn's on top of Sonom.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to move closer to the door to
okay, fine. Don't move towards the door. The point is that you guys can move. Sonom cannot. She is terrified.
She grew a little bit attached to these creatures, and now this is a little bit more than what her brain is bargained for.
Yeah, I try to shake her, and I'm like, Sonom, we've got to go. We can't stay here. This place is cursed. We need.
Can Nosalyn go to the door first? Because obviously, Velaryn's a little sick.
Yeah.
All right,
You know the door.
Nosalyn will approach the door first.
You peer through it and see a navigation room. A series of machines whir and spin. There's a glass dome to look outside. A large wheel for turning it. There's an upper deck to this room that appears to be like some kind of loft. You can hear Finn bumbling and flailing around as from the loft he is dangled from a rope.
All right, Nosalyn calls back. I found Finn. I found him.
All right. While that's happening, is my shaking doing anything? Do I have any purchase of Sonom's eye contact at all?
Okay, so how are you trying to break her out of it? Are you trying to like...
I gotta slap her,
I'm just...
Yourself, man!
I'm just shaking her and like talking to her.
Okay,
Shake a rock.
do a charisma check. Do that.
Okay. Would that be a persuasion or just...
Yeah, do persuasion. Sure. Yeah, you're trying to convince her to get it correct.
And spit on. And I'll cast guidance on myself and be like, by the will of Loki, I'm not gonna let you stay here. Okay. That's not bad with persuasion. That's a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say that you grab her, shake her, and Sonom, as you feel her... Do you have nails?
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I'm a horrifying fish person.
Yeah, these long nails like dig into your arm, and that is the first thing that kind of immediately brings you back, and you come into focus and find Velaryn staring intently at you as you shake off whatever strange hold this room had on you.
I don't like feeling fear, so Sonom does not like feeling fear, so like Sonom's like Finn sort of like oscillate forward a little bit, sort of like the way like some fish sort of like bring their fins forward to attempt to like figure out what's happening, but it's more just trying to like do that whole like I don't want blinders, please.
Yeah, blinders.
So focus on Velaryn. And she sort of like docilely nods her head and just sort of thumps along like closer to the door.
Come on. We have to go. As I'm like coughing, reeling still from the...
And you hear Finn like... Are you guys gonna help me or what?
They were having a moment, okay, Finn? Anyway, that was out of character. Nosalyn is there in the room, and she wants to, help out. I was just waiting for this to finish. Her first thought is to throw her trident. See if she can knock down the string.
Yeah. So, you walk into... Did you walk into the room?
Yeah, I was in there. I saw Finn.
All right.
Yeah.
So you walk into the room, and you manage to get Finn down pretty easily. But then you look up and see 5 pairs of eyes stare down at you.
Alright.
The flicking lights of the gem lights reveal oddly normal looking dwarves. Clothing is neat, hair is combed.
Are they like on the ceiling?
There,
They
so
have 5 eye holes.
no, there are 5 sets of eyes.
Oh, okay.
There are 5 dwarves. Where's the other 2? Where's Snow White? Let's go. Come on. Clean this up.
And
Big mess. Back room.
the disturbing element is that their eyes don't blink, and the voices that enter your head don't move. These voices enter your head, but you don't see their mouths move. And the voices say, "The serpents open their minds, and the rift shows everything. The world eater is coming, and we are the heralds." And we'll roll for initiative. Alright, so we'll go to roll 20 and have a map.
Okay.
Have you guys been listening to my creepy back music?
Yes. I've been
Yes.
listening to it
There
the
was a point where
entire
you made the
time.
door open and like that click, 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 click thing happened. I was like, oh, that was so awesomely timed.
Oh, the top of the round is one of the dwarves. There we go. Okay, yeah, so let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's number 4. Stop it.
I tried to put these on Sherlock when I was attacking them.
Good cat.
But,
Dude.
This one, I'm gonna make him like pink or something. There, no, we already have a pink person. The problem with having them all red is that then I just lose them. So anyway, the first attacker is this dwarf whose eyes have like glazed over, and you see just these black pits that have like flecks of almost like a galaxy in them. They like remind you of a night sky, but he vaults off of this loft that's above. So this area here in the L shape is the loft, and he just jumps down and he runs across the floor in like all fours. And Finn's actually over here. He would have ran over to you guys. On all fours, jumps down. So we'll say 1, 2, 3. And he's just gonna run over to the first person he can meet, which is Nosalyn, and he's gonna make 2 attacks with his clawed bare hands. Oh wow, okay. He rolled a 3 and a natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So the first swipe with these like filed nails of death, you bat it away with your trident or block it, and then the second one comes.
Superiority die.
Oh.
Okay, you want to do something?
Yes, I can use riposte. He missed me, which means I can attack him.
Okay. Yeah.
That's definitely gonna hit me, but I did my best. Hold on. I need to remember the rules. I just know I can hit him back.
I think you can hit him back, and you
The time has come!
do extra damage.
Whatever. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think
sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, reaction. Do.
What our listeners
Okay,
don't see
so
is that
I'm
Kristen
gonna
has
do
like
it. Try
17
to hit.
post-it notes all over her camera that says repose, 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 repose. You miss, you get it.
Alright, does a 15 hit this guy?
Gesundheit.
Jeez, where is his? Yes, it does.
Yes, okay, that means I hit him. And so I've used my glaive, so that's be 1. Okay, 11 damage on this little guy.
Okay, minus 11. Yeah, you riposte and then gouge him with your glaive, and his second attack hits you. You're gonna take 6 points of slashing damage, and he follows up with this glare that just shivers you to the bone. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
DC 13.
Well, there's 6 damage there. Okay. Then con save. Come on, I'm even good at con. This is a con. Anyway, I rolled an 8.
Okay, so you take, as he stares deep into you, you feel this alien presence wash over you and just rake down your bodies. You take 2 more points of cold damage, and you are frightened of this creature until you can... until you save.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, as a creature of the deep, it says I'm immune to cold.
Oh, okay. Then you don't take cold damage, yeah.
But I am still terrified.
Yes, you were frightened as...
little guy's coming at me with a little glass.
Yeah, there's this disturbing alien presence to him, as this ability extended beyond what you thought he could do, and you, despite not taking any damage from that cold damage, you feel it in your bones, like there's something strange. Okay, next attack is number 4. I'm just gonna find number 4. That's number 2. 5. This one's gotta be 4. All right, 4. I'm gonna make him like a dark red. All right, that's slightly better. He has this. His flesh is this icy white as he leaps down, also in this mad dash, and he's Finn's the closest person. So.
Oh no! We finally got to him.
I'm sorry. He's gonna go and make 2 attacks on Finn. I'm pretty sure both those hit our boy. We'll see. We'll see. Finn, I think Finn has shield, so we'll see.
Shield is a great spell. It's a very great spell when you remember to use it. Always remember, never forget, especially when you're trying to lasso your werewolf friend. Don't forget, not even once.
You'll never forget.
Never forget, not even once.
Okay, it's not that. No, sorry, I should have organized Finn's notes a little bit better, but I wanted him to be like this, scholar and not like a person who would go on these types of things. So I kind of just put him together in this little. I didn't make a sheet for him. I just kind of put stats and spells down for him. So okay, I'm pretty sure he's in this note. Yeah, Fankoros. There we go. Okay. Let's see if he has. He does have a shield. Okay, so one. Yeah, so he blocks 1 attack with shield. I think he can only do 1 reaction. So blocks.
Yeah, the shield stays up.
Oh, shield stays up?
Yeah,
Okay.
it stays up for the.
And it's plus 5 to his AC?
Mhm.
Okay, well, one still makes it through.
Mhm.
And, so he's gonna take 7 points of slashing damage as these icy claws rake down him, and he has to. Oh, quick, he has to make a Constitution save, which he fails. And this ice goes down on him, and he has to. Oh, quick, he has to make a Constitution save, which he fails. And this ice goes down him and starts to just chill him as he is now restrained.
No!
So Finn is restrained, Nosalyn is frightened.
This is looking great.
Nah, gonna have a good time.
Good time, guys.
Boss fight!
Boss fight.
They're just a bunch of dwarves.
I think there's like a chicken one, but
There's a chicken dwarf.
alright, whatever. We'll put that there. Okay, can't move. Next up. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna jump down and run over. And then he is just going to, you see him taking this big breath as he exhales this blast of freezing wind. So everyone needs to make dex saving throws. Nosalyn, you're fine because you didn't take full damage.
Yay!
15
Oh
plus
my
1.
gosh, they just keep failing all these dex saves. I rolled a 4.
Got 16. Hide behind me! I am Meat Shield!
I try to hide as much as I can.
DC 12.
Oh,
So,
well. Got 16 altogether.
okay, so that's that's gonna be like 8 points of cold damage.
Mm.
On a fail and 4 on a save, and if you're Nosalyn, none. Okay.
Pick up Velaryn. Place Velaryn on high shelf. No one touch Velaryn.
No one
Velaryn, you
touch
keep
Velaryn.
casting to your heart's content or to your rageful discontent.
Next up
You
is
smash.
Nosalyn.
You cast.
Is who?
Nosalyn.
Okay.
Next up is Nosalyn.
I'm paying attention. I'm not on Twitter.
Looking for solvents for cold. Looking
Alright,
up
so-
underwater coats.
Being frightened means I can't approach the guy, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
do I automatically run away?
No, you just can't approach him, and if you specifically attack him, your attacks are at disadvantage. But there's also this guy and that guy.
Does it last with, or can like, or is it like you do a will save every
She
round?
saves. So
Yeah, you have to make your save at the end of your turn.
yeah, you make your save at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how that works.
Yeah.
So
I have no
the
idea.
friends were
Thank you.
beating up. They. All right. Okay. If I move, which color is Velaryn again?
I think
Lauren
I'm
pink.
Yeah.
Pink. I see the pink. Okay.
So I'm close to
Hey,
you.
Nelson's scared of this. Nelson's scared of this little dude, but she doesn't want to abandon the cleric. Gosh. What's a Velaryn to do? Let's yeah, whatever.
Oh, I have not been using danger sense.
Let
Oh. That would be
the yellow one, Finn.
Yes,
Okay.
Finn's yellow.
Better judgment. Be gone. I hate feeling stuck. I feel like I can't move, but also I need to move, and I don't want to.
Well, you
Do your
can-
best. Do your best.
You can walk around
My best
it.
isn't good enough.
Well, actually, no, you can't. Yeah, because you're a friend.
Spit at him.
That's it, come back.
Over the
You
course
can
of
throw
several
your
years, it
trident
will burn him.
Or whatever, you can throw something, or
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You can throw your
That's
trident.
true. Okay, let's do that. I have to find roll 20 again, but I'm gonna throw my trident at the dude on top of Finn. Okay.
okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happened. I lost my page, so I was freaking out. Okay.
We believe in
I
you.
think that fits. I got a 17 plus 5.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah.
Yay.
You gotta add some
Alright, trident go
maneuvers on
whoosh.
that.
Trident go whoosh. Alright, that was. Yes, so 5 damage with the trident.
Okay, 5 damage. Your trident soars through the air and sinks into the cold flesh of this dwarven individual, and Finn kind of goes, oh much. It's getting worse for him. Alright.
And then I can do another attack, so
Yeah.
do I have to like run back, grab the trident, run back, and then throw it again?
You only want trident, you can,
You have a
Gosh darn it.
glaive,
Okay,
right?
never mind.
Don't you have
The
another
only thing I can think
weapon?
of doing is to attack the one I'm scared of. I'll just be at
Yeah.
I
disadvantage.
mean, you can, I'll leave it disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna try and hit it. See what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you have any maneuvers, that will help. Maybe.
I got 2 11s.
Oh, that's. I mean.
11
not bad.
plus 5 is 16.
Okay, that hits you.
All right, that worked. Woo. Okay. And then for damage,
Damage.
8 damage, and then can I try my bonus attack?
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's 8 damage right there, and then. All right, that was a nat 1 on that miss. So the little bonus
Total?
swipe did not do a thing.
It sailed free.
But I got that 8 damage.
You got the 8 damage.
Yeah, your points count, so you throw your trident, pull out your glaive, and then slash at the guy in front of you, land the hit, and he sidesteps for the second one. Alright, that's
But I
nice.
fought through my fear because Nosalyn pretends not to be afraid of anything.
Batman, I am
make
fear.
your- Make your save.
Oh yeah, okay.
Save.
It's a con save, right?
It's
wisdom
a...
save?
Let me check. Yes.
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, thank you. Ah, okay, that actually was a good roll there. Yeah, okay. I rolled an 18.
Yeah, and you shake off your frightened. You're
You
frightened.
hit him, therefore you don't have to be totally afraid.
Yeah, you punch this guy. He can hurt. You got this.
Got
Okay.
it.
I'm Batman.
Second hit up. Boy,
Where are they?
we got him.
Where are they?
Who's Martha?
I think of that fondly too.
Good as Martha.
Hi, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you for watching Dungeon Damsels. This is not the end of the session, so please stay tuned for the next part. We update on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in supporting us more, please push the subscribe button, like, or comment. We also have a Patreon, wink wink nudge nudge, and our show is in podcast form. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, and plenty of other podcast platforms. Thanks, we hope to hear from you soon.